I hear they got the iPhone 2.0s out today. Hey everyone, it's Friday. Alex is in Florida right now, so I'll be filling in. I don't think I've ever actually introduced myself. My name is Shaun, and I live in Madison, Wisconsin, which I really enjoy. So Eric called me this morning to tell you a little story at like 1 a.m. and was actually already in line for the iPhone 3G, which, if you haven't heard, came out today. He waited, I think he like slept in a van, like maybe like a hobo or something, until like 5 a.m. But he got it. I'm told that he was like, him and his girlfriend were the second and third people in Wisconsin to get their iPhone 3G activated. I have my iPhone set up, and I have the 2.0 version. It's pretty cool, except for this application, which is the coolest. It is a saber, and you go like this. And that's the red one. Like, I want to do blue, so here's blue, and I'll be like, okay, well, you're dead. No, seriously, you're dead. So to talk kind of about food, Bryant, your punishment was to sit out in front of Chipotle, and Eric showed a picture yesterday of when I did that, only it wasn't a punishment, it was the coolest thing ever. For Halloween in Madison, I went as a Chipotle burrito. Here's a picture. It was a lot of fun. And Bryant, you may be asking, how does one become such a perfect life-size burrito? And I am here to offer you that information. So if you first look at this. So here is Eric setting me up. We had like a big garbage bag filled with magazines, annual manuals to be exact. We found like 100 of them. Anyway, after you get set up, the next thing you need to do is go pose in front of the Chipotle and wait for someone to notice you. Then a manager might come out, like the picture you saw before, and then he'll give you 8 free burritos. I got 8 free burritos. They lasted me like, I don't know, 3 days. If that isn't enough, you should go like to the nearest Qdoba and you walk in as a Chipotle burrito and you have to tell everyone what they're doing wrong. So I went in there and I informed people you should not be eating here because Chipotle is better. I really, really, really love Chipotle though, and I'll usually do stupid stuff like to get Chipotle. So like once I was at a pool party and somebody bought Goldfish and they were like swimming around in the pool. Here's a picture of it. We named it Flippy. Anyway, I was bet that I would not swallow the fish alive, and I was bet a Chipotle burrito. I don't even need to hear that twice. Incidentally, here is when I did.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Can you feel it inside of you?
Where is he? Where is he? Point to where he is right now.
Why don't we go on to I can it's gross. Why don't we go on to Chipotle?
And you may be thinking that's disgusting, but joke's on them because I totally got my burrito. Although it was a little bittersweet because I swallowed a live fish and it was in me being digested. So my question for you guys this week is, what is your favorite food and where do you like to eat? So in Madison, my favorite corporate place to eat is Chipotle, obviously. And then for local, I really like a place called Baraka. It's East African cuisine, like Ethiopian, but it's really, really good. Also, I already showed my t-shirt that Shelby gave me from Wednesday, but it says One Awesome Midwesterner, like I said, and I was thinking like what other shirts I have, and I pulled this one up. This one that I have says The Mighty Midwest, I Ain't Afraid of No Coast, which I thought was pretty cool. It like fits this channel pretty well. But so then that's my challenge this week, is to show us 2 shirts that you have that you think represent you really well. And that's also for viewers. So viewers, the question is, what is your favorite place to eat? And that could be any type of place. And then also describe maybe a t-shirt that you have that you think represents you or is like one of your favorites. Lastly, I think I'll add to what everyone was talking about with astrology. I think there was a distinction that was being drawn between horoscopes and like the study of astrology. I think that horoscopes are absolute bullshit. There's no way that anybody can know what's going to happen in your certain day. To me, I regard them like fortune cookies. But when you think about astrology, I can't really give a clear answer like that. a few years ago I had it's called your natal chart, which is astrology based, where it's a huge chart that represents when the exact time when you were born and how everything was aligned. And I met with a professional that I knew through sort of a connection of mine, and she sat down with me and read my natal chart and described all these things that had to do with how that natal chart plays into who I am, and then also the transit chart of how that would affect me in the future, which was really weird for me to hear. And I have it on tape, so I've gone back and listened to it, and I'm not convinced yet, but it was a really good experience. Anyway, I think that'll be all for me today. I really enjoyed filling in. I really also enjoy watching. Eric and Alex are two of my best friends, and then also Shelby and Amy and Peter. I think you guys are great. So from one of your subscribers that did a blog today, keep up the good work, everyone, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Alex will be back next week. See you later. This is actually kind of stupid.